Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you all had a good day today. It was a good day for me. I'll be back with a day with, but first I want to do a little list video because you guys like your list. Um, and quite honestly, it was kind of inspired by wearing Chrome and Chrome United and Chrome Legend today. Uh, uh, Aquatic scents. First off, what's the difference between an aquatic and a blue scent? Um, because you could say every one of these are a blue scent, and you wouldn't be wrong. Um, but you can't say every blue scent's an aquatic scent. Do you know what I mean? Uh, think about it. The heavy hitters, the Sauvage line, the Blue de Chanel line, and the Y line, they're all blue scents, but would you call them aquatic? No, they have a lot of the same qualities of aquatic. Um, Whereas you look at aquatics, they have a lot of the same qualities as a blue scent. They're fresh, they're citrusy, they're mass appealing, all that fun stuff. You can kind of look at blue scent as the natural evolution of the aquatic scent. It's like, hey, people really like these fresh, clean, watery, aquatic, musky, fruity scents. Why don't we add a little bit, like Chanel, add a little bit of a incense in there and some woods and keep the basic aquatic DNA, Sauvage, add a lot of ambroxan, really give them that metallic vibe with a lot of pepper, and why? All right, well, we'll do these one better type deal. We'll add a shit ton of amberwood, but they keep that backbone of the aquatic still, the citruses and the musk and the just that mass appeal, generic mass appeal that aquatics have. So that was just a bit of a personal thought I had that, that, like I said, not all blues are aquatic, but all aquatics are blue, I guess. So you could call them blue scents and blue. they, they all match my shirt. That was unplanned, but sometimes nice surprises. Um, so I've got 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 aquatic scents. Um, First five are just they're slightly. I think the last five are overlooked. The first five are slightly underrated. They're not so much overlooked. A lot of people know of them, and so they're not really over or underrated. A lot of people like them, or they're not really overlooked because a lot of people know them and like them. Um, a lot more than these other five anyway. And let's just start out. The first five are going to be real quick. Eternity Aqua in my little bottle. It's just think Eternity with a blue twist, a fresher take on Eternity, which is kind of weird because Eternity's pretty fresh. Aquamarine, uh, basically a more salty, seaweedy version of Bulgari Aqua. Loam Clone Blue, basically loam. Again, think loam with a bit of a blue twist. Speaking of loam, I'd classify that as a blue scent. At least this, to me, the start of them, if you think about it, that citrus and ginger and slight spices and stuff, kind of what a blue scent. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, He by Alfred Song. Love this one. Another clean aquatic type scent. I like the bottle. Looks like a teardrop. And Original Blend Penguin. Slightly sweeter, muskier, kind of blue scent. So they're the five that I think most people, know of, or five that most people know of, not the five. It's not a definitive article, but five that most people know of that they just might not get enough play, I guess. Just kind of a little underrated. These five here are kind of hidden gems, you know what I mean? If you like blue scents. And let's just start with the one I got recently for Christmas. I've only worn it twice, but it's really nice for a blue scent. Christian Lacroix. It's called Bazaar. Kind of like the cap. It's weird, but I kind of like it. Blue cap. Yeah, more of a blue, almost a woody aquatic, I guess. Notes of cedar. I wrote a few notes down because there's a lot to remember. Notes of cedar, lavender, and citrus, of course, and sandalwood. Fresh melon. Yeah, but it's a little sweet. I'll give you a spray on these ones, and I'll give me some test strips. Why not? I don't do that a lot, but we'll real light on this one because it's a real little bottle. Not a bad spray on it either. So yeah, Christian Lacroix Bazaar. Yeah, a sweet melon, bit of wood, definitely aquatic and citrus. Some lavender in there. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Yeah, what a nice scent. It's a slight melon amber sweetness to it. So a melony, aquatic, woody scent. I mean, it's, most of these aquatics aren't going to be performing monsters. Aquamarine's pretty good. You get about 6 or 7 hours out of it. And the last one that I do, or not the last one, the next one that I do is another good performer. But but I'll talk about when I get to it. But most of them are about 4 or 5 hours. They project pretty good for an hour, hour and a half, and of course they do. There's citrus and whatnot. So the next one is wrong one. It's the next one after that. The next one is this one. Jean-Marc Paris Blue. Again, just another nice aquatic scent. Cheap ass looking bottle. Looks like one of them. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I have a bottle almost identical in one of them cheap dupes. But yeah, you get a bit of a hairspray vibe off the top, of course, because it is a cheaper one. That's the thing. Most of these are, with the exception of YSL, I think most of these were under $30. Most of them under 20. Yeah, just okay, getting notes of there's a rhubarb in there, which really surprised me because it gives it a bit of a, this is definitely a citrus aquatic. There's rhubarb and nutmeg in there, and citrus and lavender and musk and ambergris and, well, amber, it's not going to be ambergris, but it's definitely an aquatic, a basic blue aquatic, really, with a slight unique mix of the rhubarb and the nutmeg. Is really gives it a bit of a different kind of vibe, and that's what I like about it. But it takes about 10 minutes or so for that chemical hairspray vibe to really go away. But once it does, you start to pick up, obviously, on the citruses right away. But about 20 or 30 minutes into it, I really start getting the lavender, the nutmeg, and the rhubarb. Gives it a bit of a different funk, if you will. Dries down to a basic clean white musk again. Most of them will. Next one is the one that lasts pretty much 8+ hours on me, and that's Trussardi, away for him. This one I really like. Unique, very unique for a scent, let alone an aquatic scent. Nice spray too. Did you see that? Have a look at that again. Just boom. There you go. Lots of juice. Wow, I shouldn't have used so much. It went down a millimeter. I really like the bottle too and the cap. It's, I don't know, it's just nice. Just nice. Yeah, ooh, yeah. This is classified as an amber woody aquatic. Notes of citrus, apple, sea notes, vanilla, white woods, which is kind of basically what I get from that's kind of a bit of a woody vetiver. It's creamy, it's salty, it's slightly sweet with a vanilla note. You really pick up the vanilla, but it's not an overly barely sweet vanilla, but it is sweet. Sweet, creamy, citrus aquatic scent, really, guys. A lot of people compare it to Eros, Leighton, Y Perfume, so you know what kind of scent you're getting there. I don't really get an Eros. I mean, slightly, I guess. That vanilla and apple that's in it, I guess, but it's mostly just a sharp, sweet, salty vanilla, creamy vanilla scent. Yeah. Very unique, I find, for definitely for an aquatic, and probably my favorite. Yeah, either this one or the last one is my favorite when I get to the last one. But I'm thinking this one probably because it's just so unique. Yeah. The next one is OP Blend Blue. OP Blend Blue. Not the best of sprayers. You need to double or triple up on your sprays in this sucker. It's a green aquatic, and you really do pick up the green in it. But it's not pine and stuff like that. It's more of a grassy green, a leafy green. Pick it up really good with the citruses. A little bit of woodiness. Yeah. It's like a green, citrus green aquatic with a slightly smooth, creamy sandalwood base and again, clean white musk. You really pick up the green notes mixing with the aquatic vibe it gives. It's really nice. Really nice. It's the best way I can describe it. The last one, I go back and forth between Trussardi and this one is my favorite. Trussardi is definitely more unique. But this is Incanto Por Un Blue by Salvatore Ferragamo. Again, not another bad spray. Gives you a lot of juice. Oh, yeah. It's like an aromatic, spicy aquatic with a shit ton of aldehydes. It's probably going to make me sneeze. Aldehydes do that. Pepper. Definitely. The aldehydes and pepper right off the top. Citruses are there. It's got a nice floral vibe to it too. White florals, I'm guessing. Well, I'm not guessing. They're written down here. Let me see. Yeah, carnation, jasmine, even a little rose. Yeah, I'm getting the rose. Tiny, tiny bit. Mostly carnation and jasmine. And tonka musk and cedar in the base. More musk than anything. People compare this one to like Nautica Voyage, Chrome, Pleasures for Men, Adidas moves. I don't get any of them except for Nautica Voyage. I could see the slight comparison there. But Nautica Voyage is a lot sweeter, a lot more fruity. But just a fresh, crisp, clean, aquatic. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking or anything, guys, but it does what it does well. I go through stages where I really like aquatics and I really don't. I'm in a stage right now where I'm kind of liking them. That could be the weather, though. It's cold and snowy and icy outside now, and these just remind me of summer. So that could be the reason. There it is. Trissardi. Yeah, Trissardi is my favorite. The Incognito I'd probably wear more as just a quick blast going out somewhere, grocery store or whatever, to a store. But Trissardi I'd put on a night out. It's that unique. So yeah, that was 10 aquatic fragrances, I guess. 5 that are, just a little underrated, and 5 that are overlooked. And the 5 that are overlooked are really good, guys. Really good. Especially the Trissardi and the Salvadori Ferragamo. Really, really good. Them two. If you get any of these, get those two. And maybe He by Alfred Song is another really good one. But they're all really good. So, all right, guys. That was it. I'll be back in a bit with my review or my day with. God damn it. Oh, I swear, YouTube is going to take this video down too. Chrome Legend. Jeez. Couldn't remember. All right, guys. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.